All right, welcome back. So here's the shoot we were talking about. This is this interesting, I guess I would say a partnership between Porsche and Harley Davidson a while back. So James here is the proud owner of this bike. James, go ahead and tell me more about this bike you got here.
So this is a 2006 Harley Davidson Night Rod, which is a spin-off of the V-Rod series. Heavily customized, obviously. And it is a heck of a bike. I mean, it's unlike anything else that's on the streets.
Tell me more about it. It looks like it's extremely customized.
Yeah, so I mean, frame, bunch of chrome's been painted. I mean, the wheels have been powder coated. That's a giant 250 rear tire there. Belt driven. It is liquid cooled, which is the first for Harley Davidson. All their other bikes have been air cooled up until this point. And having it liquid cooled allows it to rev higher and produce more power.
Interesting. Yeah, I like it. It doesn't look like a traditional Harley at all.
Yeah, I mean, a whole lot has changed with this bike. I mean, it's the first bike to be liquid cooled. It's the first bike to have a composite gas tank. Gas tank's been swapped. The air box is where the tank would usually be. Tank is now sits underneath the seat there to make it more streamlined.
So what do you think Porsche, what kind of influence, or what did they, of course it's not the same setup as, just how much input did Porsche have? They just...
Quite a bit, actually. So whenever the production started on the V-Rod series in the 90s, they went out to Porsche to seek a little bit of guidance as far as improving the engine that they were going to put into this bike from their VR1000 Super Sport. Of course, being a Super Sport bike, durability in the long run really wasn't a forethought. They're made to last maybe a weekend or two at the racetrack, so they wanted something that was tough enough to last in the long run and also meet emission standards. So they went to Porsche, they broke it down, came up with multiple designs, and the Evolution engine, which is what they settled on, was an evolution in engine design.
So displacement wise, this is a
1130 cc.
1130 cc.
Yep.
How much horsepower?
So this is, with the fuel tune, this one's pushing 130 horsepower.
130. And how much does this weigh?
Just under 700 pounds.
Just under 700.
Yep.
Is it pretty comfortable to ride?
It's a little rough. Of course, it's the suspension's been lowered as far as practical. I mean, it's a little bumpy.
A little bumpy, but it's fun though.
It is fun, yes. Yep.
And it's pretty fast.
It is snappy. I mean, you've got the horsepower and it's pushing close to almost 100 foot-pounds of torque. I mean, it's very square.
Can we, I want to see what it sounds like at idle. I know it's been sitting here for a couple minutes, but this is what everybody's here for. It's a unique bike, that's why I wanted to shoot it. It doesn't really qualify as a JDM or a classic, but it is well, it's an 06, you said?
Yeah, so it is
technically
a classic Harley.
Yeah, technically it's a classic. That sounds amazing. Wow. That sounds amazing. That sounds awesome, actually. That sounds really, really, really good. That doesn't sound like a Harley.
It really doesn't, yeah, because I mean, being liquid cooled, allowing it to rev higher than a normal Harley. I believe the red line on a normal V-twin is around like 2,500 RPM. This one red lines all the way up to 10,000.
All right. That sounds really badass.
Mm-hmm.
Well, shit. We can definitely do a few rollers with this. Yeah, let's take some photos of it too. So let's cut away for that. I'm going to get my camera ready, and
Okay.
we'll do some still photos and video, and pay it some respect. All right, we're back. You probably saw the video footage. This bike's pretty quick. We were in the chase vehicle getting some side shots, and I think you'll like what we have. I think the battery cut out halfway down the highway, so hopefully we got enough footage there, but I think we got enough to kind of show what this bike can do. I really like the way it sounds on acceleration, especially going through the tunnel on the straightaway and the highway. I got some great shots. Yeah, I'm very content with what I got today. It's amazing. Yes, I definitely saw the influence that Porsche had on this bike. Just the way this thing accelerated at the light, and then when it was going 30 and you just gunned it from 30 to like 70 to 80 to 100. We'll say in Mexico it would be 100. Here we're doing 65. Sure, right? But other than that, this thing is a quick bike. Yeah, I don't know why Harley had to say, nah, we're not going to do this anymore, but we're going to do our own version. But I just saw the 1250 earlier today at the car show, bike show, and I was impressed. But this is a really cool bike, and I'm pretty sure as a collectible,
yeah, now and then it is starting to get more and more sought after.
So what are your plans for this bike right now?
Future plans, I want to change out the suspension, go full air ride on it, make it a whole lot smoother on the road. And then as a final touch, I'm gonna take the whole top half apart and throw on a supercharger.
Wow, a supercharger, huh?
The supercharger kits for the V-Rod are fairly straightforward.
So they make a supercharger for the V-Rod?
Yes, yep.
And how much horsepower gains are we talking about? How much torque?
So ideally, a 10 to 15 horsepower gain. Not a whole lot, but whenever you're talking about bikes, that is very noticeable. Yep.
Does he think it'll affect top end?
Supercharger, yeah, it'll affect it. It'll bring the power band down a bit into the lower RPMs.
Okay.
Yep.
Are you going to keep this bike?
That's my plan, yes.
I mean, I
like
would hold
to keep
on
it
to it for at
around.
least 10, 15 years. Just my experience with Porsches is after the 25, 30 year mark, they only go up in price,
yeah.
especially if they're a rare model.
Allegedly, the V-Rod line is supposed to be coming back. That's just a rumor I've seen online, but they make the new series. People are going to want to collect them.
I wonder if they sold this in Germany at the Porsche dealerships.
Probably. It wouldn't be surprising.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a very, very popular bike in Europe.
I can see it, especially if Porsche had their hand in making it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. You know, I don't normally like, I like Suzuki's, Hondas. I mean, I'm very JDM, but G6R 750 would be ideal for me. But this is a good alternative. Just the fact that it has Porsche lineage somehow in its DNA, I would say this is an option. But finding one, good luck, right? They're hard to find now.
Yeah, they're a little rare, but you can find the earlier models for a pretty fair price.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I might have to look into this. I mean, obviously they're not going to come this customized. It takes some work. I would like to see the evolution of this bike. All right, so we cut out there for a second. Basically, let's go and wrap it up. This is a great bike. I would like to see the evolution of this bike within the next year with a follow-up video. If you do anything drastically different that's worthy of documentation, I will be there. But let's go and wrap this up. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot some photos of this and you'll see that in the outro. All right, hey, take it easy. Let me know.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. All right, we're out of here. Like and subscribe. Bye.